What's going on YouTube? Flesh Tanks. You're looking at a real young baby dovii. Come on buddy, turn to your side. He's eyeballing you guys. And I know what you're saying. Flesh Tanks, you don't have a big enough tank for that fish. And I still probably don't have a big enough tank for that fish, but that's the new 125. Craigslist special, man, 40 bucks. So 125. It's not really aquascaped. I don't know. I haven't had a large tank for about. I haven't had a big tank like, a longer big tank like this for about 15 years. So aquascaping it is got to get back into that mode. He's doing real well. He's eating real well. He's eating a few other things, and I had to show my kids a little live feeding. I know a lot of people snub their nose down on that, but put some ghost shrimp in there and a few of the some of the guppies that I've been breeding, and it was definitely fun. I mean, he was definitely creeping around, killing them, so it was fun to watch. But got to scrape the glass. Tanks are filthy. I got to get all that done. This is down where the 75 used to be. So 75 no longer exists. This tank right here has got the Apistogramma Borley eyes in them, and they are right now. You kind of get a glimpse of them. They're doing pretty good. This has got the Apistogramma Sunsets in it. They're doing real well. The male is a complete asshole in this tank, so that kind of sucks. But we'll see what that comes from that. Apistogramma Agassiz Yellows, they're doing really well. They hide behind all this vegetation. Croaking Grammies are doing real cool. I like these fish. I don't know. When they look in like a certain lighting, they got blue eyes, and I just really like these fish. They're cool. So growing those out, seeing what goes on with them. Blue Rams, doing good. You can tell he's the boss of the tank. Gold Rams over here, doing real well. Sorry for the tanks. I'm making roadie water, and it takes forever to do. I do 2/3 roadie and 1/3 is just regular tap, and it takes a while because I don't have it on a constant drip, so I got to hook that up. So I'm making that water right now. So all these tanks are doing real well. Bee shrimp. Every time I try to show them, they're never visible. I saw one buried female the other day, so hopefully they start doing their thing. Right there, you can see one of them on the log right there. They're all in the subwasser tank. Guppies, they're doing their thing. It is what it is with those guys. That's a jumper. He jumped tanks. So there's cherry shrimp. Cherry shrimp are doing good. There's a bunch of buried females in there. I had these cool looking like weird brick sword tails. One of the females jumped out, one of the males, so that's the leftover, so that'll go into just a regular community tank here pretty soon, and I'll put something else in here. Empty tank, and last but not least, the carnival goldfish that your kids win, that you got to take home and take care of for a while. He'll go into my mom's pond eventually, but for right now, my youngest kid won it on one of those ring toss bottle things, so he's just creeping around. He's doing real well. I've had him for a couple weeks, so yes, there is a goldfish in the tank. So there's the room. 1210s. Oh, that 20 long down there has my purple Viha for right now until I get my 75 back up and rolling. Yes, it is sitting on the ground, but I wasn't going to dedicate a 125 to him. So I got a 40 breeder he's going to go into for a little bit until I find a placement for the 75. He's in there somewhere, believe me. He's putting on some beef. He's cool fish. He's hanging out in that pot back there. So purple Viha's in there. Dovi's in the 125. And all these guys are doing real well, man. It's a little fish paradise, man. It's like your own little tiny fish store. I walk down here and I hang out. So it's awesome. What else I got? I got some new foods too. So all you cichlid people, I've never seen this, and local fish store recommended it. Can I get it in the light? New Era cichlid pellets. Never heard of them, but they recommended them, and shit wasn't cheap. I can guarantee you that. So got that, and got some Hikari and freeze-dried frozen, everything for him and that dude down there. So we'll see how everything goes. 5 minutes. I'll start making some specific videos on these guys because the blues are pissing me off, man. I'm getting eggs like fucking every 3 days, and then they're gone. So I got to work on these guys. These guys have laid them once and ate them, of course. Apistogrammas. Oh, here's the sunset right here. The male that runs the show. He's irate with those two right there. See, he's eyeballing them. Yeah, he don't ever let the females come into the front of the tank, which kind of sucks, but there's another pisto right there swimming off. These ones have bred once, eggs disappeared, so working on it, work in progress, man. Now I'm probably at 6 minutes, so I gotta go, guys. J-Flush Tanks, rocking in the fish room. Promise more videos of all this stuff to come, guys. What do we got? 12, 13, 14, 17 tanks. And I got 3 maintenance so far, so got to come down here and get all this done. $125. Craigslist, baby. $40.